One of these figures is not like the other because we're doing an unboxing. What is going on, YouTube? It is Mr. Gamestop here, and today, out of all these wonderful figures we have here, you can probably guess which one we're doing an unboxing of because of the title and thumbnail. And yes, it's this wonderful little off-world Jawa. And of course, he was hiding the wonderful Cal Kestis back there from the amazing Jedi Fallen Order video game. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to try and unbox and get a little insight about this figure and why nobody really freaking wanted it. Nobody wanted this thing. Because I can tell you this, my great friend, the King of Games 98, shout out to him for getting this figure for me. I still gotta pay him back. Got this at Gamestop while he was getting his own figure that he had pre-ordered and was receiving, and I'm not going to release it because it's his own video and I want him to have his own little surprise about it. Saw it for half off. Probably actually a little bit more than half off, because I can tell you this, because the sticker was still on it, for $22, brand new. And then they dropped it down. They had it on clearance for $12. Which is pretty good, because I've seen them on eBay and Facebook Marketplace people trying to sell these things for $16, $17. One person wanted $20, another person wanted, $15. I haven't seen them as low as $12. So I don't really care about the Jawa figures just as much as I really don't care about the Luke figures, any of them. But when it's half off, how can you turn that down? I mean, come on. Why not? So we are going to do an unboxing of the Jawa, and we're going to get some nice up-close details of it. And as you can probably already see, there are some cloth pieces for his garments instead of a fully sculpted, pardon me, I got gassy today, figure. Some cloth on his little figure instead of sculpted robes like the child up there. But that's only because the child's super, super tiny. Okay? So, let's get on into this little unboxing here. And we'll cut the tapes up there. And plus, just admire the little box as well. Can't not admire the little box. Like reading this. Ships traveling to and from Tatooine have resulted in some Jawas leaving their desert homeworld. Those that do arrive on new planets continue their old habits in their new surroundings, but their obsessive need for technology still drives them. Thus, we have the off-world Jawas. Pardon me. And as you can tell, these guys have little red eyes and kind of like a dark brown, almost like an earth tone robe, instead of the typical regular brown robe with orange eyes Jawas from Tatooine. And that's usually how you can tell, because this is also from The Mandalorian. Even though it doesn't say it, that's how we learned about the off-world Jawas, was by The Mandalorian TV show, which is a phenomenal show. I cannot wait for Season 2 to come out. I really cannot wait for Season 2. But, yes, let us get on into our little unboxing here and pull this little guy out. He is adorable, though, I have to say. As much as I really don't care about Jawas, he is adorable. Just as much as the child. But nothing can get smaller than the child, except for maybe his frog and his bowl and the steering knob. That's it. Nothing can be no figure can be smaller than the child. Not even the retro version of Yoda up top there. Nothing. And we just have a child just jump and kill himself on my camera. You saw it here first, ladies and gentlemen. He did it himself. Nobody pushed him. That's horrible. Anyway, as we have this godlike floating Jawa, first thing I noticed, though, is that his arms are sticking through holes instead of just kind of sitting in the mold like how a lot of these other figures kind of sit. I haven't noticed that in any other Star Wars Black Series unboxing videos, or any figures I should say, or like that. This guy, he's a troublemaker. He has to be extra restrained. So, let's get him out. Let's free him. Also, another subtle little detail is I like how the gun here runs down and runs to his pack right in the back there. Pardon my not being on camera. Okay. And since we don't want to damage that, we will take the gun out. Yeah. Just drop his ass down there. Okay. So, the only problem I ever really have with these little robe figures, like look at that, he even has sculpted robes on the bottom here underneath of his actual cloth. So I mean that's different. That's nice. I kind of like that. Okay. It's definitely different. As I was trying to get back on my point before, the only downside of these robe and like actual cloth figures is that it's so hard to move them around because you can't see the joints and how they are, so they are so much more prone to breaking. And I'm always afraid of that. Huh. It's almost like he wants to be able to take his little hood off here, but you can't. Which is probably better so that it's not as much of a choking hazard. So that's good. Because I also noticed that with the Camino clone, as you could probably tell from the video, if you want to watch that popping up right here, that they made a head sculpt for the figure, and with his helmet, it looks like it wants to come off, but it doesn't come off. It only has the underside of the head, like the chin, back of the head, and ears, but it doesn't actually come off. So, and same with this, it has all the possibilities of being able to come off and be more free moving and all that, but I don't want to chance that. And so we are going to put his little gun. I don't know how we're going to get his gun in here actually. Oh, nope, there we go. Okay. I think because it's not exactly, pardon me, trying to look over the thing. It's not exactly the easiest gun to hold on to. It's not, you know, it's not like a typical blaster where it's got a handle. It's just a normal, almost like a hunting rifle kind of, where you need more human-like articulation to be able to actually fully hold on to this. And so we are going to put him in this hand that actually does have a trigger finger. But again, I don't know how you're supposed to make him hold on to it. And it's not really, I don't like how much it stretches over there. It just doesn't seem natural to have it stretching all the way over here. Yeah, almost got it. We're getting there. We're kind of getting there. His arm doesn't really, oh, there it is. There it goes. Like I said, it's just such an awkward, it's an awkward kind of gun to be holding. So, you know what? Actually, that's a way to be able to do this. So, that is a way. I wish it was detachable though. I wish it was detachable so that he doesn't have to hold it, but it is not detachable. So, we are just going to have him holding it in this hand here. I think that's the best we're going to get for now. Just so that at least he's holding it for right there. Okay. He does stand pretty well. I gotta give him that. For his flimsy looking ankles that he had, he does stand pretty well. Alright, let us try to stand. Let's try to get him a little bit better lighting here. Because I'm a professional YouTuber and thought about this ahead of time, obviously. So let's try and get him a little bit more direct lighting here. There we go, that's a little bit better, more detail. There. That's better. Get a nice look at him. I do like I said, I like that that's kind of the bandages, because you can never see that in the show. It's always so black and all you see is his eyes. But now we can see that they cover their faces in bandages to at least hide their identity or something or other. But that's pretty interesting. I do like that. And so yeah, it's not a bad little figure. I like it. For as much as I really didn't care about trying to get a Jawa, this is not bad. I like him. I think he looks adorable. And like I said, the cloth, I can give or take on the cloth, especially if it already has the sculpted part underneath of it, and that part runs all the way up. But his legs, it kind of does. See, there we go, you can see to his torso it does go there, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's not bad, but obviously I'm not going to ever take the cloth off. It's not a Jawa without his signature robes, or their signature robes. And so we are going to leave him just like that. I like it. I very much like it. I'm actually liking this more than I really thought I would have, especially for a clearance Jawa. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check out my other videos, and hit up my boy Brendan, the King of Games 98, for being able to hook me up with this nice cheap figure. And I hope you guys stay safe, stay happy, and have a great time wherever in the world you are. Bye-bye.